everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, this is Furniture Reincarnation, where weary furniture goes to get a new life. And I'm Betsy, and thank you for joining us here today. And today we're going to be working on 3 different projects. It's going to be elephants and tables and chairs. Oh my. So come along with us and join us on the reincarnation journey. You'll be glad you did. And I thought for today I would just try to get caught up on a couple of projects that I've been putting off for some time before I start a larger project. Found this little elephant, Rocky. I guess he's a Rocky elephant, not a Rocky horse, at Goodwill. And I want to clean him up and also probably paint here. Obviously scuffed up, and then his the rockers also need some paint. This chair is something I've not added the final stain or paint to it. At first I was going to paint it, and then I decided I couldn't decide what color paint. And then I decided, well, if I go into all this trouble, I need to just stain it. So then I had to decide what color stain. So I think I've already decided that. So I'm going to try to get that done today. And it's like, could be a little plant stand, or it could be an end table. In any case, I wanted to actually paint it. And again, I was trying to choose the colors. So today we'll see how far we get on some of these, and I will probably try to start with the staining first. This project's going to take the longest to dry, so I'm starting with Minwax Wood Finish Penetrating Stain, and that is in a special walnut color. And I'm just applying the stain with a soft cloth. I find that easier to do. And then I'm going to wipe back as I stain each section. And we're going to let it sit and dry. I'll probably have to bring it in after a while. And going to start on the elephant. And it's already been cleaned, so I might have to, looks like it's a little dusty, I might have to go over it again. And then scuff sand it, and then we're going to clean the elephant itself. Use the Bissell on it. And okay, and he's all nice and clean, and now we're going to move on to the next project while he dries. Oh, and no elephants were hurt in the filming process. And on to project number 3, I'm using the Ryobi sander on this just to scuff sand it up a little bit. And this will allow the paint to adhere much better to it. And to get into those corner edges, I did have to use some sandpaper manually on that and wipe it back. And getting back to the elephant project, I'm sanding the runners and also the hand rails for the elephant so that I can next apply the paint. And for the paint, I'll be using Rust-Oleum's Painter's Touch Ultra Cover Premium Latex Paint in Gloss Navy Blue. So while the elephant dries, we're going to be working on this and go ahead and try to get the first coat of paint on here. Be using Melange and Phantom Blue, and we're going to get started. And we're all done with the first coat, so we'll see tomorrow. It's going to need to dry. Actually, it only needs to dry a couple hours, but it's getting pretty late. So maybe we'll do it in a couple more hours. Maybe we'll wait till in the morning for the second coat. And
unfortunately, I saw this.
So now I'm going to use some plastic wood. You want to overfill these so that you can come back and sand them out. Opposite of James Bond, we want to do stirred, not shaken. And I'm using a 2-inch Pro Impact brush. I only want about an inch of this on your brush. to get this top coat on before it starts raining too hard out here. It's melange, and it's starting to rain a little harder. I'm underneath a little bit of a cover here. We'll see how it goes. And it does go on a little milky looking, but should dry to a nice clear coat. Elephants and tables and chairs. Oh my. Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me for my 3 flips of the elephant table and chair. And this proved to be a little more challenging than at first I thought it would be. The elephant was pretty easy. Just had to tape him off and make sure that the paint didn't get into the fur. The other two, not so much. And part of that was because right as I turned my back and had just put on fresh coats of top coat, a little shower came. So then I had to get the furniture in, the chair and the table, get them dried off. Then they needed to dry out longer, and this has definitely been a learning process. For ultimate protection, the chair required 3 coats of polyurethane with the sanding in between each. The little table required basically 3 top coats for the best protection. So all in all, I'd say this was an interesting 1st of October project because it turned out to be very scary in the amount of time that it took and the amount of effort and drying time. And that's not even counting the little chair. At first, it took quite a while for it to dry from the stain. So, all in all, learning curve. That's going to be a wrap for this episode. And for this whole month of October, I hope that you'll join me. And if you can count how many times I use the word scary in every video between now and October 31st, then we'll be giving away prizes for the person out of a drawing who gets the answer correctly. How many times did I mention the word scary? So I hope you'll join me then, and we'll see you next time on Furniture Reincarnation.